Okay, hi. So when I was talking about Carnage, I want you to watch Let There Be Carnage. Watch that. It's very important because it's talking about, many different things, but one of it is talking about when they come about, when this thing comes about, because this woman right here is talking about um, that that the white race caused so much trouble that they're going to be quarantined. The guy with the glasses is saying they're going to be quarantined, and she's saying that the war is going to come about. Now, when you watch the movie Let There Be Carnage, it's talking about that when their demise come, the black woman will be saved if she don't panic. I know that sounds crazy. Watch Carnage, Let There Be, watch Venom, Let There Be Carnage, or something like that. Watch. It just came out. It saves. It's talking about it saving the black woman, but her mouth is what gets her killed. So you better watch your mouth, black woman, because it's telling you that how your mouth be running, and if you're panicking and nobody's trying to get you, but you're panicking and you're screaming, you can get eaten up or killed or anything like that if you don't pay attention. So now she explains here that they caused so much destruction for so long that it's time that disclosure really means that it already happened when they dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, big boy, like she said. When they dropped the bomb, that's when all hell broke loose. White people started getting abducted and they were being cloned to be replaced. So they were being abducted after they started dropping the bombs because they did not want the Most High God children getting bombed like that. When they dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, it wiped out almost half of North and South Korea. They couldn't do that to the Most High God children because we are the rulers of the universe and we come here to learn. Okay, we come here for a different purpose than white people come here. We don't come here the same as white people come here. White people come here for a totally different reason. So, yeah. So,
We have exploded 2,000 nuclear warheads
see,
on this planet, only two on people, thank goodness. We're not nice guys.
There seems to be a
see,
lot of
they're not nice
circumstantial
guys.
evidence that they have been here for thousands of years, but they seem to have stepped up their program. I don't know if they've done this in our past history, but they seem to have stepped up their program after we exploded atomic bombs.
See?
And they do say that they are very, very concerned about our behavior.
We have joined the community.
See, after she's just said it, she just said after they dropped the bombs, they became very, very concerned. Who is they? They are black people. The Kane people. That's the David Wilcox person that said, when we come back, you're not going to stop us. Those black people, well, they said we're very concerned because you can't drop the bomb on the Most High God children because we came here different. We brought our children here differently than you did. You didn't come here. We didn't bring you here, or we didn't create you for you to kill the Most High God children. You're here to experience what heaven is like. You were never here to rule over us, but if we did allow you to do that, what would you do? Oh, you would do this to us? Oh, okay, so now we know. Yeah, it's really teaching everybody what would happen if white people ruled, what would happen if Mexican people ruled, what would happen if other people ruled other than us, other than God's ruling, what would happen? Well, this would happen. We would be enslaved. Everybody would be, dying of genocide, diabetes, all kind of diseases you can ever think of. Uh, they would create all kind of, and they did. They created all kind of diseases, and he's saying it. He's saying we are not nice guys. That's what he's saying. That they are not nice guys. So because of that, disclosure started in the 30s when they dropped the yeah, they dropped the bombs in the 30s and the 40s and the 30s and the 40s when they were taking over Israel and they were moving black people from Israel and everything. That's when all hell broke loose around the 30s and 40s. When that happened, that's when white people were being abducted around the right after that. They started being abducted and they were being cloned or taking their DNA to so they can be cloned to be replaced.
The planets that have learned that the major source of energy in the universe is nuclear fusion. All the stars produce their energy that way. That's new information. We didn't know that 100 years ago. means also that you could use fusion to go out there. So I think aliens have every reason to be concerned about the idiots on this planet taking their brand of friendship out there. That's hostility by everybody else's definition. So I don't expect them to treat us like, we're good guys, can we sit down and talk? I don't think so.
See? He said that they're not going to sit down and talk.
There's no question that the truth about flying saucers has been covered up. If you look at 156 NSA Umbra UFO documents, you can read one sentence per page. That's a cover-up. I've got a bunch of CIA top secret Umbra UFO documents. They're all blacked out except for a couple words per page. That's a cover-up.
It's no longer about UFOs. It hasn't been for a long time. It's an acronym. It's an anachronistic non sequitur. It's a government-sponsored propaganda acronym, and it doesn't apply at all. It's about extraterrestrials, extraterrestrial craft, and extraterrestrial engagement.
I'm not sure our government is in a position to negotiate policy with any of these species. I'm pretty sure that if there's been some sort of interaction, it hasn't been a negotiation. It's been a more like, this is how it is, and you're just going to have to deal with it.
We have the facts.
And you just got to deal with it. Okay, I think I already seen this one. Okay, let me, because I had to rewind. Let me fast forward this because we've seen this already. Okay, so we can get to this part. But I wanted you to see, it was like the crop circles part. I wanted to show. We already see. Ooh. Yeah, I wanted to show you the crop circles part of it. Yeah, it's just so much information here. But yeah, yeah, the crop circles part of it.
Well, crash test dummies, stories about bodies. We were dropping crash test dummies all over the place.
Okay, so yeah, we did that.
In the UFO phenomenon. Richard Lowry's film utilizes actual case studies and depicts a looming alien invasion. His earlier film, Destination Mars, is a parody of the 1950s flying saucer movies, but subversively conveys the message that mankind's quest for destructive weaponry could result in our own annihilation by an alien race. The final speech from the alien leader proclaims this very clear warning.
I have studied the Earthlings for many eons, from their pre-evolutionary stages to this, their final hour. And it is this gain in knowledge which has enabled all other planetary civilizations.
Okay, so as you can
adopting
see that they made an old movie
mind, force, thought, reason,
trying to be like black people because